I guess that would be it.
How we doing?
Good.
When you guys were growing up, I can speak for myself. I used to go on YouTube and look up Free My Style, just best highlight tapes of Ronaldinho chesting it down with his shoulder, flicking it around. Who was that player that you first saw on a screen and said, I have to be him?
For me, it was Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nah.
Yeah.
For me, it was like, I was a Barcelona fan. When Suarez, Neymar, and Messi were together, and like, it was just a joy to watch. Like, for me, that was probably my favorite to watch.
My dad supports Chelsea, so we always watch Premier League on Saturdays, and the first time I saw Adyn Hazard, I was like, wow. And then I just kept watching every weekend, and yeah, I idolized him from growing up.
Obviously, I have to say Cristiano. I mean, but
Two for El Bicho?
exactly. But no, my dad was a big Gunners fan as well. So Thierry Henry, you know, I watched him a lot.
For me, I was growing up watching my uncle play. He played like Sunday League, crazy vibes, like older
Studs up,
guys.
2
Yeah.
for a tackle.
He was actually a baller. Like, if he's watching, like, you're a baller. I can't lie.
What's his name?
Jean-Claude. If he's watching this, he's Senegalese and French. So you know he was a little techie winger, quick, fast.
Let's talk national teams for a second. A couple of you guys have been able to represent your nations, Adyn and Ashton as well. You guys have come up the ranks a little bit. When you first put on those colors for you, Ashton, the Jamaican colors as well, what does that feel?
It feels like pride, and you feel like you don't want to lose. Like, you run harder, you run, like, say it's a run you don't want to make back, and you run more because it's your country, and you just take more pride in it.
Sticking over here to this side of the table, cool this man off. MLS Next AllStar for 2024 as well. What do you think you've learned as a player this year through all these experiences?
For me, man, it's just like bringing little pieces of each experience back home to the club and trying to make my teammates better. For me, that's probably the biggest thing, besides trying to get better myself also from these little experiences. But for me, it's just a blessing. And I think, obviously, I couldn't be here without all my teammates, obviously, helping me, whatever team I would play on. So for me, that's just what I do personally.
Was there one thing that you guys love most in the day-to-day at training?
Small-sided.
Yes.
Or tournaments.
Yeah.
Tournaments.
Mini nets too? We're talking.
No, big goals. You gotta play big goals. We do
goals.
play mini nets.
We do play
mini
mini
goals
nets.
though.
Okay.
But like,
Small goals.
we want to be on the pitch with the goals, playing against the keeper. So
Is that when things get most tacky? People just get exposed. The megs start happening.
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
It gets nuts. Speaking of, wow, what a spread. Match day's here. What's the first song that comes on in the locker room in those headphones before you go out there?
This guy Ashton always has aux, so you gotta
You
know.
got the aux.
Him All Along by Gunna, and Freestyle by Lil Baby normally gets the team going.
Part of being a part of the Five Stars family as well is giving back to the 404, the area that made this club what it is. And Adyn, specifically with you, if we think about GA 100 as well, going out there, opening some mini pitches all over the state of Georgia so kids can have access to the beautiful game. What do you feel when you see those faces of kids?
It kind of like makes me look back at when I first started. And just kind of like reminisce of like the old days when I was like 3-4 years old and just probably dreaming of meeting like a pro or dreaming of meeting like an idol from where I lived. So for me, it's huge. Like, it kind of, you're taking a step back, also seeing them. But also for me, it's just fun to kind of be around younger kids and be a part of the community and make things better. I think that's probably the number one thing I want to do. Being a professional athlete, you know, also taking care of the community as well. So for me, it's very important.
Biggest career dream that you guys hope to achieve one day?
For me, it would be playing in the Champions League. It's just playing in front of all those fans and all the videos and all that, just the experience to play in front of everybody.
Different. When you hear that anthem start to the come out of the tunnel, that's magic.
I definitely want to play in the World Cup too, though. Senior World Cup, if not win it, for sure, that would be huge. Also win the Champions League for sure, but playing in those environments.
One word to describe the play style of one another. So, Dom, describe Adyn in one word.
Calm.
Dom, there's a lot of. I could say aggressive, but I guess that would be it.
First one to go studs up in the match as well.
Exactly.
For Steven, pace.
Straight pace. What's your pace on FIFA, you think, if you had a card?
Don't be humble.
No.
I'll give myself 92.
I say that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're up there. You're like Leroy Sané level.
Nah, maybe like 90.
Here we go. We got some smoked chopped brisket right here for you. It's gonna be these two, smoked pork. These are Chinese style char siu ribs.
Is this the hottest one, or
We got some spicy barbecue here.
can you bring out spicy little barbecue? Yeah, please. Hey, fine. I know before some games, I know Ashton and me used to watch a lot of R9 before games.
So whoever stays in there next, the history is just going to be all
Literally.
all just deep cut ballers.
Like, say you missed a pen in the game before, like, I know if I miss a pen in the game, like, I'll go home and look up Ronaldo missing pens, just so I don't feel bad. Because, you know, like, mistakes happen. Like, they're human just like we are.
When you guys play in matches, do you have somebody who comes to watch you always in the stands?
Well, my dad has these different like gazes, like so, like one gaze is like I just know I have to play better. Like I rarely get a good gaze, I'm gonna be honest, but hey, just have to play as hard as I can when I see him.
Who from the first team would you guys say has been a godfather to each of you?
Maybe Dax. He's just always there for you, and he's always sticking up for you. When the other people are like trying to joke about you, he's just there. He's just there for you and sticks up for you.
For me, Tristan too. Tristan's probably one of my favorite players on the team. Wow. So I look up to Tristan a lot, look up to Dax a lot, Bartek as well a lot.
Like, mine is John Day, like, treats me like a little brother, and just make me feel at home.
We want to give a huge thanks to Truist Bank as well for being our presenting sponsor this season. Been some great talks. Thanks to you guys for taking the time, for having some great eats and some great stories as well. So appreciate you guys. It's been good.